Welcome back guys. Some amazing titles have been added to PC Game Pass this month, like Goat Simulator Remastered, Spyro Reignited Trilogy and Starcraft games. In this video, I'll be trying out these games on my Rog Ally running on Windows 11. I have the Z1 Extreme variant of this device. Before jumping into the gameplay, I would like to thank Keymailer and Xbox for providing me with a free monthly subscription of PC Game Pass. This subscription gives us access to hundreds of games. We can play them for as long as we want until our subscription expires. Games from Microsoft Studios and even third-party studios are included with PC Game Pass. Even EA Play membership is included. We also get a small discount on some games being sold on Microsoft Store. In India, Microsoft Store even supports UPI mode of payment. I'll kick things off with Goat Simulator Remastered. It's a remaster of the original game that was released way back in 2014. Goat Simulation. In this game we play as a goat. Our objective is to cause as much destruction as possible. Its gameplay is similar to old school skateboarding games, but instead of performing tricks, our objective is to destroy things. This game features very hilarious physics bugs that were left in the game intentionally and were never fixed. The remaster uses Unreal Engine 4. I have already tested on Rog Ally, was not impressed by the performance, so in order to improve the performance I will be using NightXV Optiscaler Mod. Using the mod, I will be enabling FSR version 3.1.2 frame generation that will try to double the FPS. So first I'll show you the mod setup process. We'll be using version 0.7 preview 36 build of Optiscaler. Supports FSR version 3.1.2. You can download it from GitHub. I'll give its link in the description. Go to this site, scroll down until you find the asset section, expand it. Click on the preview 36 build.7z. Here you can see 6 minutes ago Nighttag added preview 66 build. Extract the contents of the mod's archive file. Open it. Copy all of the files inside this archive window. Go back, paste. Open DLSS overrides folder. Execute this registry file. Enable signature override. Run. Yes. Go back. Change the name of nvngx.dll to dxgi.dll. Now just copy the highlighted files. Don't need to copy the two folders and the archive file here. Need to paste these files in the games install directory. Open Xbox PC app. Go to your library. Select Goat Simulator. Click on the three dots. Then click on Manage. Click on Files. Now click on Browse. Open the games install folder. There's Goat Simulator Remastered. Open content folder. Open goatsim_ue4. Open binaries folder. Open WinGTK folder. Paste the mod files here. Now open the games install folder again. Go back. Open content folder. Open goatsim_ue folder. Open plugins folder. Open DLSS folder. Open binaries folder. Open third party folder. Open Win64 folder. Copy this DLL file nvngx_dlss. Need to paste it in the games directory where you pasted the mod files. Backtracking again. Install folder. goatsim_ue4 binaries WinGTK right here. Change its name to nvngx.dll. That's it. The mod has been installed. Make sure no third-party overlay like RTSS or Afterburner is running in the background, otherwise Optiscaler frame generation won't work properly. You may experience HUD flickering. For the PC Game Pass version of the game's profile did not pop up automatically in Adrenaline software. Otherwise, I would have just used AMD's driver level implementation of frame generation, that is AFMF2. For this game, I have set the UMA buffer size to 6 GB. Using a 30 watts manual profile, all three power values set at 30 watts. Display resolution set at 720p. CPU boost disabled. Connected my GuliKit KK3 Max gamepad to Ally via Bluetooth mode. Using Adrenaline's overlay to show you the performance metrics. In-game settings. Refresh rate 120Hz. Display mode full screen 720p resolution. VSync off. Depth of field enabled. Motion blur disabled. Dynamic shadows enabled. Advanced setting. View distance and texture set to medium. Rest of the settings set to low. Yeah, we have access to DLSS subscaler. This means the mod is working using the upscaler's quality preset, sharpness level 30%. Now I'll open Optiscaler mod menu, press the insert keyboard key, there it is, and just use FSR upscaler 3.x. It's basically version 3.1.2. Frame generation disable for the time being. In the menu screen, VRAM usage is around 5.7 GB. Oh my god, what's going on here? Why is this game so demanding? I'll just start Goat Simulator Payday. There's a goat. I'll just ram my head against the steel bars. Just observe the goat's head. Oh my god. Hilarious physics bug. Warned you about it. Okay, here FPS is around 50. It's a bit variable. Yeah, drop down to around 42. Wreak havoc. 37 FPS. Hitting the GPU bottleneck. VRAM usage is around 4.6 GB. Just go to the city. Take out this human. They are running away scared of me. Oh no. 33 FPS here. What's going on? This cop grabbed me, trying to break free. What's up with the goat's head? I think he's taking me to the nearby prison. I switched to a different character. I think it's a dolphin on a wheelchair. Oh my god, this game is hilarious. Pelican, camel. Okay, I'll just enable frame generation now. Optiscaler menu, frame generation on. HUD will flicker as I have not enabled the Hudfix setting. What happened to the camel? Fell down. Yes, 70 FPS. Can observe the added amount of smoothness. That choppiness is gone now. HUD is flickering. I'll just show you the debug view. No display for the bottom right rectangle. HUD elements are visible in the bottom middle image. That's why they are flickering. Just enable Hudfix setting and set the limit value to 2. Extended setting disable. HUD elements are gone from the bottom middle image. Display is working properly for the bottom right rectangle. Disable debug view. Back to the game. Yeah, smoothing effect is working properly and the HUD elements are not flickering now, but very disappointed with the base game's performance. I mean, it should have been running at 60 FPS even without frame generation. I think you can drive vehicles in this game. Oh no, fell over again. What's going on? Physics in this game is just hilarious. Trying to get inside it. Oh, it worked. This is crazy. Camel is driving a vehicle. So now I'll be testing the next game. Both Starcraft Part 1 and 2 have been added to Game Pass. I'll be running the latter. It's the combined collection that includes a combined total of over 70 missions from Wings of Liberty, Hearts of the Swarm, Legacy of the Void, and Nova Covert Ops. Starcraft is a strategy game of economy and base management where we command our armies to gain control of the battlefield and defeat our enemies. I have already tested it on Rog Ally. This game uses DirectX 9 API, so I was not able to use AFMF2 to boost the performance, but LSFG worked fine with this game. I ran the game with maxed out settings, did not hit the GPU bottleneck. Game's performance was limited by the single core CPU performance. We'll be using the latest version of LSFG. This LSFG update was released on 16th November. This is the update log. Adds a new resolution scale option. This feature allows input frames to be processed at a reduced resolution while generating output at the original resolution. For example, when playing at 1440p resolution, setting the scale to 50% enables LSFG to generate 1440p output from a 720p input. This provides a performance boost with only a minor quality trade-off depending on the game. Note that this is not related to image scaling, rather it reduces the amount of information available to LSFG for motion estimation. Okay, I'll be running Starcraft at full HD resolution. Then I'll drop the resolution scale to around 60%. We'll see its effect on the gameplay, FPS and image quality. LSFG 1.1 has been completely removed, replaced by LSFG 2.3. A new spatial upscaler has been introduced. It's Snapdragon Game Super Resolution version 1. Was not expecting it. It's optimized for Snapdragon's Adreno GPUs. Version 2 of it is already available. That's a temporal solution, may not be compatible with Windows. Entirely up to you if you want to use it. If you have updated Windows 11 to 24 H2 build, it's recommended to use WGC Capture API instead of DXGI. People who are still on 23 H2 can stick with DXGI. LSFG is a universal frame generator, works on any GPU, included with a paid application called Lossless Scaling that sells on Steam Store for around $7 US. Using LSFG version 2.3 mode X2, we'll try to double the performance. There's the new resolution scale option. Just set it to 100% first. Not using LSFG's performance mode, not using any of lossless scaling's upscaling algorithms. There's the option to select Snapdragon Game Super Resolution. Clip cursor setting enabled. Sync mode default. Max frame latency 1. Draw FPS setting enabled. Capture API DXGI. I'm not on Windows 11 24 H2, still on 23 H2. That's it. Settings. Start as administrator setting enabled. Hotkey for enabling LSFG Control Alt and S. Minimize the application. Unfortunately, Starcraft 2 still does not support any gamepad, so I'll be using my mouse and keyboard to play the game. We'll be using a custom afterburner overlay to show you the performance metrics. Starcraft's adrenaline profile pops up automatically in adrenaline software. I have enabled FreeSync, disabled VSync, anti-lag setting enabled. In-game settings, display mode, windowed, full screen, very important, otherwise LSFG won't work. I'm using the extreme preset, everything maxed out. This is full HD resolution. We are in. This is our base. I'm playing as Zerg, insect-like creatures. Create some roaches. Morph the lavas. Need 3 roaches. Okay, here FPS is around 80. Not hitting the GPU bottleneck. GPU load is around 80%. My base. Drones are working, collecting resources. Overlords. Increases supply. Very slow creatures. Army is here. We'll be fighting against Terrans, human species. 66 FPS. So many creatures on the screen. Still not hitting the GB bottleneck. Okay, so now I'll just apply a 60 FPS cap and enable LSFG. Use RTSS to apply the 60 FPS cap. There you go. Scale. Back to the game. The LSFG is working. This is its FPS counter. Base FPS dropped down to around 50. Okay, we are hitting the GB bottleneck now. FPS with frame generation 100. It's smooth. Can play the game this way, not observing any artifacts. Input delay is not a problem. I'll just use the resolution scale option. Unscale. Set the resolution scale to 65%. Scale. Go back to the game. Yeah, it's working. 60 FPS. There you go. GPU load is still on the higher side. 93%. You can drop the resolution scale further. Entirely up to you. Image quality is still looking decent. Not bad at all. Zoom again. Okay, I'll just engage in combat. Give the attack command. Press the A key. Humans. All hell broken. Beg your pardon. All hell breaking loose. We are not done yet. Human base is nearby. There's the base. Base FPS 54, FPS with frame generation 109. Humans are collecting resources. Objective complete. Now I'll be testing the next game. Spyro Reignited Trilogy is a remake of the original Spyro trilogy developed by Insomnia Games for the PlayStation 1, Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, and Spyro Year of the Dragon. Each game is a 3D platformer featuring the titular protagonist, a juvenile purple dragon named Spyro, as he attempts to restore peace in a set of worlds specific to each game by vanquishing enemies. This game uses Unreal Engine 4. Even this game did not pop up automatically in Adrenaline software, was not able to use AFMF2, so I'll be just using LSFG. These are its settings. For this game I've set the resolution scale to 100%. We'll be using LSFG's performance mode. X2. Rest of the settings are left as it is. We'll be running the game at 720p resolution, maxed out settings. Game does not support any upscaling technologies like DLSS, FSR and XeSS. 720p resolution, still using 30 watts manual profile. In-game graphics setting, display mode borderless full screen, max FPS unlimited, VSync disable, motion blur off, vignette disable as well, using the ultra graphics preset. And that's it. From the games menu you can select the version of Spyro that you want to run. I'll start Spyro the Dragon. Alright, we are in. Just need to rescue some dragons. There's Spyro. I've actually played the PlayStation 1 version of this game. Look at the new and enhanced visuals. Unreal Engine 4. Take out these creatures. They are running away. Spitting fire. Not hitting the GPU bottleneck, 80% GPU load. I need to collect some diamonds in order to unlock certain areas. Who's this guy? Okay, need to rescue 10 dragons. And then we will be able to go to a different world. Sprint. Dragon, found one. Interact with it. Rescue Telpin. The RAM usage is around 3 GB.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first.
I'll just enable LSFG now. Apply a 60 FPS cap first. I'll use RTSS to do that. Press LSFG's hotkey, Control Alt and S. Yeah, it's working. You can see its FPS counter in the top left corner. 60 from 120 FPS. GPU load is around 80%. Not observing any noticeable graphical artifacts. Works amazing. The experience should be stable. That's why I enable the performance mode of LSFG. Or we can fly around. Couldn't get that chest. Now I'll be testing the next part of Spyro. Ripto's Rage. There's a dragon Spyro. Base FPS 60. Need to help these guys. Very smooth experience. Look at that guy wielding a hammer. Can dodge. That was close. All of these Spyro games perform roughly the same. The RAM usage is around 3 GB. You can try increasing the resolution to 900p. FPS will still stay within a range of 55 to 60.
I'll remember your progress.
Checkpoint reached.
That means that if you get into trouble, I'll
It's the
return
meaning
you
of
to
this app.
place.
Entering this mine. And they are running away.
You can't use the bridge without
Okay, now to use the bridge, need to pay 100 gems to this guy. Only have 50 of them. I'll be testing the next version. Spyro, Year of the Dragon. There's Spyro, need to rescue the mayor of this place.
Oh my, can you help us?
Need to take out these rhinos.
This is right.
This place is overrun by them. Oh, they are running away. Base FPS 60, FPS with frame generation 120. Again, it's a very smooth experience, no stuttering at all. I'll be honest, even without frame generation, this game has some noticeable latency.
Just let me catch my breath.
Citizen.
And then I'll kick that up.
The Rhino is around 3.7 GB, 80% GPU load. Get to the higher platform. That guy has a hammer. I can charge into them. Missed. Oh my god, that was close. Dodged at the last moment. Found an egg. We are on a rescue mission. Rescued them. Got zapped. Checkpoint. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.